Whether it's a crocodile dragging a woman into a river, a gorilla charging at a family on safari, or a pack of monkeys swarming a tourist bus, these attacks are sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed and horrified by these 35 moments when animals go crazy and attack tourists. During the safari trip, 2 adult elephants suddenly blocked the front of the car and showed an aggressive attitude towards the passengers. The elephants continuously roared, displaying an aggressive and threatening attitude as they approached the car. Luckily, after reaching the passengers, the elephants left without injuring anyone. In another incident, 1 elephant suddenly appeared and chased tourists, making them extremely confused. The tourists did not show fear, but they were ready to attack at any time. The man tried to use his back to scare away 3 monkeys in fear. Fortunately for the man, the monkeys calmed down and no longer chased or attacked. It's no surprise that big cats are ferocious predators, but when they attack out of pure anger, that's something that shocks everyone. This leopard had started to eat people's livestock, so the local park rangers captured her and relocated her to another place. However, the leopard refused to get out of her cage. One of the rangers, Alexander Rono, tried poking at her so she would leave, but he didn't know he had just stepped into his own defeat. Needless to say, the leopard did not like the gesture. When she finally did get out, she wanted to attend to some unfinished business. She ran to Alexander's seat and clawed his face off. The poor man couldn't close his windows fast enough and had to get 21 stitches to close up his wounds. Alexander said that he learned a very painful lesson he will never forget, and neither will the internet. If you tease a hangry person, even they'll bite you. So, a bighorn sheep is no different. The caretaker of this herd decided that he wanted to mess with one of the sheep by making it run for some extra food, but he chose the wrong day. Typically, bighorn sheep are wild animals, and though they're not usually aggressive to humans, they will attack if you tease them like this. Thankfully, the man had a big plastic bag in his hands as his shield. Otherwise, he could have been ripped to shreds. At first, it's just one angry sheep versus the man in orange. Soon enough, his friends join in and back up their friend. After all, a friend in need of friends indeed. Wait till the man scolds the sheep and all of them run away like scaredy cats. Man, 1, angry sheep, 0. This scene is both rare and terrifying, a ferocious wild predator wandering through the dusty streets of a small village. However, for the residents of this community, it has become a regular occurrence. If you are enjoying this video, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you're as excited as we are about this showdown. Your support keeps our content flying high. These top predators have made themselves at home in the area, sometimes straying too close to human habitation. While it may seem dangerous, the villagers have learned to coexist with these animals, respecting their space and taking precautions to stay safe. One of the major concerns is the lion's tendency to steal cattle from the local herds. For the villagers, losing a cow or a goat can be a devastating blow. Nevertheless, they understand that these animals are simply following their instincts. As a result, they've had to learn to live with this risk and take measures to protect their livestock as best they can. After watching this clip, I doubt you'll ever want to go skateboarding in nature by yourself. Published in October of 2017, this creepy video starts off with a man calmly skating down a path in the middle of a forest when he suddenly notices a bear lurking around in the distance. For some reason, the man decides to start slowly walking towards the predator to get a closer look. What happens next is truly horrifying. Many minutes go by as the bear continues to walk in the man's direction while he does his best to backtrack his way to safety. He eventually cuts the camera and the video unfortunately ends there. I honestly hope I never have to experience such an encounter. For a lot of people, going cage diving is their biggest dream, but for these folks, it turned out to be their biggest nightmare. Published in February of 2014, this chilling clip starts off with an underwater view of the sea being recorded by someone inside a diving cage. A few seconds in, a white shark appears out of nowhere and makes several attempts to break the metal bars and attack the humans. Despite its efforts, the shark remains unsuccessful. By the end, the camera shows the divers rejoicing above the water surface after successfully escaping that situation. I can only imagine what would happen if the shark got through. This chilling clip picks up right as a territorial tiger attacks an innocent man on an elephant ride. After its failed charge, the beast seemingly gives up and starts walking away, when it suddenly changes its mind with the predator still standing there. The camera stopped rolling, and what happens next remains a mystery. At a national park in Bengaluru, India, these tourists felt rather happy after noticing a tiger approaching their car. When things suddenly took a very unexpected turn, oh my god, it's coming. Wanting to make the most of the situation, they end up stopping their car to hopefully take more pictures when the vicious tiger, unfortunately, has other plans. It's coming. Feeling like they've seen enough, they finally decide to leave the tiger alone and move on with their expedition altogether. These poor guys are being attacked by two huge leopards. Is it really happening, or have the leopards been added to the picture digitally? I will leave it up to you to figure out. These people met this gorgeous leopard on the street. Seeing leopards in this region is common, but this cub attracted everyone with his behavior. He was friendly and had no problem approaching people, and yes, can become dangerous even if it's a young cub. But I guess it's part of walking in such areas. The cub continued meeting villagers as they were walking back to the village. I would love to have had such an experience, but I must admit, it can be pretty scary. What if the cub's mother was around? Perhaps this cub is already old enough to be on his own, but no one really knows. After 11 hours on the loose, a wild leopard in India injured 6 people. The animal was captured in Jalandhar, a northern Indian city, by a local wildlife department after several unsuccessful attempts. This man is equipped with a shield when he goes looking for a leopard. The only problem is when the leopard comes out of his hiding place and attacks him. He doesn't even use the shield to protect himself. He just falls to the ground helplessly, giving the big cat the opportunity to cause some major damage. If it were not for the people rushing to the man's rescue with sticks to scare the leopard away, the man would have probably been killed or badly injured. This leopard has found refuge in an office, and these men are trying to get it out of there, but the leopard is not cooperating. Imagine going to work and finding a leopard sitting at your desk reading your emails. This leopard looks like he's injured as these men taunt him. However, when one of the men puts out his arm to take a picture, the leopard grabs him and pulls him into the ditch. Nevertheless, there is something wrong with this leopard, or it would have chased everyone around but just lays there without doing much. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.